What's good, everybody? It's the one on a bunch tonight game. Come back to you again with some more WWE 2k24. So with my new subscribers, much love y'all. Returning subscribers, you already know what it is. We got back to real quick, and I want to get on to the round killings, aka R-Truth situation that happened last night and has happened over the past week or so. R-Truth was legit cut from WWE. Don't believe the bullshit that, or spin that Triple H or Paul Levesque, that big nose bitch, is saying he cut him. It's like he claims because of budget cuts. No, he cut him because he was one of Vince's favorites, and he pretty much wanted to take over completely as far as removing anybody and everything that has to do with Vince, and basically has his own flavor to it. That's why he labeled it the Paul Levesque era. Well, the Paul Levesque era is looking pretty shit right now, and from what I've heard and seen, that you got about 18 months to get your shit together or you're gone. So looks like the Paul Levesque era ain't doing too hot, and like the people that he wants to get over, like Tiffany Stratton, let's see, the favorites, Rhea Ripley, clearly, and let's see, who gives a fuck? None of them are really have any character besides like either a visual appeal or, let's just say, they can wrestle but they can't talk. Like Stephanie Garcia, she's fine as fuck, I'll give her that, but the language barrier is gonna be what hurts her. Like, yeah, she can go in the ring, she looks great, but eventually she's gonna have to get on the mic. Or are you gonna set up a valet for her to like have someone speak to her, translate what she's saying to English and back and forth and whatever? So it's just like, what are you gonna do with her? Like, she already put it, like, fast tracked her to the main roster. Yeah, the women's division can use them, but it's just, that's just gonna go upside down, face down, ass up, burn in the future. And getting on to the point of R-Truth, he got screwed. He legitimately got screwed. His entire career, he has not won a single world title, or even been able to scratch the opportunity to get a world title. If all the blood, sweat, and tears, and laughs, and enjoyment that he brought to the company, he never got an opportunity, really. Even though Vince McMahon loves R-Truth, he adored R-Truth, why wouldn't you give him an opportunity to get a world title shot? Even if he didn't win, just give him one. Oh, you will say, but Punisher, he did get one. Get John Cena. Come on now. We have to wait this long for that to happen? Versus John Cena on his way out? Why not you just give it, just give him the rub? If you was going to cut him anyway, just give him the rub. Just, for symbolic reasons. Just for saying that we appreciate you for dedicating your life to the business. That's the least you could have fucking done. No. You slap him in the face and tell him to get his black ass out of here. Yes, I'm saying that in the sense that it sounds, I should say, because we already know how Triple H is. If you don't know how Triple H is, he's very vindictive, petty, egotistical as fuck. That's why he kind of literally inducted himself into the Hall of Fame and then gave an over an hour and a half speech. We're not even mentioning The Rock, not even mentioning Bret Hart, and just anybody that really helped him get over in the first fucking place. You're not gonna give Rock the rub when he was one of your biggest rivals and a man you hated since the beginning, and you even put on blackface and dressed like him and just taunting him, which is basically racist as fuck. And also the little gorilla walking you did, with, talking shit to Mark Henry back in the day. during his, like, I believe his sexual chocolate. It was either the transition between sexual chocolate, his gimmick, and when he was in the Nation of Domination. Because when he was mocking The Rock, he was Hollywood Rock at the time. And let's say, as well as the Booker T situation. Basically, outright in his face saying that people like him, black people, dreads, has a past, criminal record, whatever, are only meant to entertain him, basically shuck and jive dance, basically, demeaning him in us and him in the worst way possible, saying that he's just a jigaboo. It's like a minstrel show act. And that's basically what the fuck R-Truth's character has been for the past 15 years. A fucking jigaboo act. It's just like, I'm so glad he's back. And then he cut his hair in a triumphant way on the announce table, basically saying that he loves R-Truth, we love R-Truth, but he had to be put down because Ron Killings is here. That's his real name, by the way. That shit is sick. Ron Killings. Dope name. And a phenomenal athlete. Just all-around person. And it's like, shout out to his son for coming on, getting on Twitter and just basically calling Triple H out on his bullshit, saying cap, when he said that was all the work. The work is basically something that's scheduled, it's scripted into something seeming real, but it's not. And it wasn't. He legit cut him and tried to undercut him. Like, he was only getting paid, $350 a year? Ain't shit. For the amount of time, effort, and, like, loss of time with your family, injuries, etc., on the road, and all that stuff. And, like, WWE wrestlers don't get much breaks at all. They're on the road for, 300 days a year, if not more, depending on if you're a champion or not. And it's just like, that shit is insane. That's sadistic. And even JR said back in the day to R-Truth himself, wrestling is a white man's business. Clearly see that, obviously. If you know anything about wrestling, you see that. It's right in your face. Especially how Triple H likes to book. And it's just saying that, and then he said he's the MJ of professional wrestling. And him coming back and doing what he did pretty much solidifies that for me personally, because I've watched him when he was in WCW. I watched him when he came to WWF. His K-Quick when his rap gimmick. Hell, Cena owes him everything, because if Cena didn't get over have the rap gimmick to even get over with, the motherfucker would be the prototype. He would have had to come with some other generic ass shit that he's doing now. He wouldn't have had the opportunity to really get over with the fans with the rap gimmick if it wasn't for R-Truth, because he brought that shit in. And then you see Road Dogg do it in his own way, but R-Truth was the first one to do it and making it prominent and get over with it. So it's just like, damn, pay your fucking respects to this man, as I'm going to do it here. But I was going to put his gameplay over it, but with beating up Triple H, I'm like, my PS4 for some reason cut off, so I'm just like, fuck it, I'm just use some stock footage of my created wrestler to do it, and just voice over it. But hope you guys enjoyed this. I had to make this video. Put some motherfucking respect on his name. Ron Killings, baby. It's the truth and nothing but the truth. He's the fucking man, the MJ of wrestling. I don't give a fuck about John Cena being 17-time world champion. Most of that fucking titles was handed to him because he was the only guy that was over. And most over babyface. That's a gimme, in my opinion. Like, there's much more people that they could have got a title shot, but that's neither here nor there. But fuck it.